Welcome back to the channel, guys. I know it's been a little bit since I posted my last video. I'm going to hopefully be trying to post once a week now. So I'm going to try to stick to that and continue to stick to that. And I bought a new car. We're sitting inside said car, which I'll show you. Alright, so here it is. My 95 E36 M3. It does have some felony form over fenders, BC coils. I just recently got these MPARs refinished from Motorsport Powder Coating, and they're actually just fully polished. They're not chrome or anything. They did a killer job. I'll post their little Instagram link down here, so that way if you guys are interested. So I don't know how well this will show up, but hopefully you guys can see the interior. Now, I am missing A-pillars as the car did not come with them, so I'm gonna have to source those, but I did wrap the headliner fully in suede. It does have these NRG nice bucket seats in here. Still a little tidying up and stuff to do, like I need a new shifter boot, a new window switch. I just got that window working. I'm gonna end up redoing this, putting new leather on this. Okay, so like I said, it is a 95 M3. And it does have an S52. Nice thing is also still has AC, so I can, just needs to be charged so I can get that all hooked up. So this will be a full-on street car. Maybe not a complete daily driver, but it will have AC. So like I said, overall, I mean, obviously over fenders need to be painted. Wheels got finished. It did come with these darkened tails, which I do like. And then a little bit of damage just right here on the back side of the bumper, which when the car gets painted, this can all get fixed. This is my friend Mitch's 2002. I do believe it is a 73. We picked it up out in LA. Car is in pretty good shape. Minor rust and nothing too crazy. We can fix all that. But the interior actually is in really great shape. Besides, the dash has like a few minor cracks, which I'd expect, but the door panels, so it's a little hard to see right now, but door panels are in pretty good shape. Has some decent carpet in it. Very true to spec. Seats are in great shape. And so are the back seats here. But with the car being this old, first thing that we thought we should do is go through, change all the bushings out, center support bearing, guibo, kind of the whole 9 yards. But he ended up deciding that he wanted to get a bag kit. So this here, we've kind of gotten it mocked up with the bags on. They do have to be welded onto the spindle, kind of like an E30 would. But he went ahead and got all that done, welded up, painted, and so the fronts are set up. Now, we still have to obviously get management, a tank, and all that stuff, but it's kind of a slow process. We're waiting on parts to show up for this thing, and then there definitely will be content on this. All right, so I actually forgot to mention too, what came with this thing was, it does have a ZF 5-speed in it right now, but also when I did pick this car up, I got a 6-speed from a 330. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out and get that in there, because it also came with that 6-speed from a 330, Clutch Masters clutch kit, brand new in the box for that. So definitely is on the top of the list, but it's all the little stuff that I'm trying to get done so I can actually drive the car and enjoy it for a little bit. Anyway, so that's a little bit of an update on the new car, a little bit of an update on the 2002. Now we have this E36 4-door, what I consider race car, drift car, whatever. So as you guys saw, I pulled the motor out in the last video. The motor finally has made it onto an engine stand. Hopefully we'll be tearing this down soon, but my idea was, instead of just rebuilding this now and trying to go turbo and do all that stuff, it's a lot of money, you know? But I do have my S52 still from my E30, which is still torn apart in pieces. But after the holidays come, I will be sending the head out, and I will be pulling the pistons out and sending the block out, so that way it can get professionally honed. It does have like a small nick in the corner. I think I showed that in one of the last videos. But this is it. Everything's still kind of just sitting here. Don't worry, everything will get cleaned and put back the right way. But so my idea is to pretty much build this S52 just back to OEM spec and throw it back in to the 4-door E36, so that way I can get back out to the track and just start driving, getting some seat time in. Now I move up onto my little patio area. This E30 I've had for a long time, probably 5 years now. This is the one that got the smog ref on it, so as soon as I get the M3 working and driving and I get the motor done for the E36 to go back in, I'll start working on this. I did fix and replace the fuel pump and fuel filter and all the fuel lines because that was the main reason why I wasn't starting. This thing does fire up and run, even though it doesn't look like it right now because, I mean, she's super dusty. Got a little bit neglected sitting up here, but she does work. So this one's kind of put on the back burner for now because obviously I have to get everything put back to stock and then sent to the bar to pretty much get the inspection for California for them to legalize it and all that stuff that's safe for the road. Then I do have my 90 coupe that's been a shell for probably 7 years since I've had it. Just haven't had the time or resources to really get into it. A couple of months ago I actually did have a buddy that wanted to purchase it, and we came to an agreement. As you can see, it's still sitting here. I'm kind of just holding on to it for him for the time being. It was paid for already, so as soon as he's ready to come pick it up, that's what's going on with that thing. Now, if you did notice, the fitment is a little weak back here, but I did go ahead and order some motorsport hardware for the rear so I could get even longer studs, because it does have studs on all the car all around. I think that these are the 89s or 90s, I think, something like that. So that way we can fit on a 25 mil spacer. All right, so now we're going to finally install our longer wheel studs. So we gotta remove the wheel, pull that off, pull the old ones out, throw these in. Let's get started. So this one was being a little stubborn, so we had to do the two nut method, where we put one nut on the back, put another one going on, and then we reverse out the top one. Now when you do go to install these, you do want to put just a little bit of Loctite on the backside, that way you don't have an issue with them backing out. The issue I had with that one that was stuck was that the bullet nose here, which is an Allen head, was already previously stripped out. So that's the method to getting these out when you get these stuck, or the tips of these disintegrate or get messed up from being stripped out. Okay, now per the instructions of Motorsport Hardware, these black studs are supposed to be torqued to 25 foot-pounds. Okay, now that all of those are torqued down to spec, we can go ahead and throw on our spacer, which it does say 5x120 at 72.56, which is the hub bore, and this is a 25 millimeter. So just to give you guys a little comparison, this was before the spacer, and this is after the 25 millimeter spacer. Check it out. This is the driver's side. I think it's so much better. Now I am maxed out on height because I do not have a true coilover in the rear, but I think the ride height isn't too bad. Quick little simple upload today to kind of catch everyone back up on what's going on. Little spacer install, which I think fits well. Like I said, I just need to get the car aligned, get all that stuff dialed in. So now I'm gonna close out the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. See you later.
Just writing lines cause I feel like the champ. Heavyweight, first place, who could expect to get slapped? I'm running laps round the competition thinking no last. I just laugh, take a sip as I go and sit back.